Would you like to brainstorm a topic for an academic essay or paper without doing a lot of writing? Do you find it easier to remember things when you see them visually? Yes? Well, then visual brainstorming activities are a good fit for you. Hi, I'm Suzanne Davis, an online academic writing tutor. In this video, I'll show you 3 visual brainstorming activities for writing: mind mapping, doodling, and creating writing topic boards for Pinterest. Yes, I did say Pinterest, but first let's start with mind mapping. Now, mind maps are a brainstorming activity a lot of writers like to use. They allow you to explore a topic and to see relationships and connections to your topic. Now, you start a mind map by drawing a circle and writing your general topic in the center. Then you write ideas that connect to that off of different branches, and then you keep going, connecting different ideas to different branches until you wind up with something that looks like a web. So let me show you what this looks like. I use mind maps all the time for my blog posts. And this is a blog post I wrote on pre-writing activities. So here's my general topic. And then these are all branches, and they each have different pre-writing activities. You'll see here, I have a pre-writing activity called Journalist Questions. Then I have 2 branches off of that. The first one says who, what, when, where, why, and how. That's because the first part of this pre-writing activity is where you ask all of those journalist questions. In the second branch, I have follow-up questions, and that's really the second part to this activity. Now, a mind map is a great way to see all of your content and to see the different relationships that content has to each other. It's very easy to take this and then turn it into writing an essay, a paper, or in my case, a blog post. Now, the second pre-writing activity is doodling. Doodling is where you draw an image to represent your topic. And then you draw other images that relate to that topic. Now, sometimes you will draw a topic and then you'll draw different parts that represent that topic. Maybe you'll be drawing something that has different steps. It's a process. And so you draw a picture for each step. There's a lot of different ways in which to do doodling, and you can find many of these resources online. Just Google doodle brainstorming. But for this doodle that I did for this video, you'll see it's a little bit like a mind map. So here we go. All right. So here's my doodle on visual brainstorming activities. You'll see in the very center here, I have the brain, and then I have raindrops coming from the brain, and that represents a brainstorm. Then I have a pair of eyes, and the eyes represent the idea of visual, so now I have a visual brainstorm. And then I've divided this into 3 parts. The first part is a mind map for mapping. Second part is a pencil that's drawing for doodling. The third part is a P for Pinterest and what should look like a Pinterest board. Now, the great thing about doodling is you don't have to be an artist. It's just a great way to learn through pictures. And when you draw pictures, you remember things better than if you're just reading words. So this is a great reference that you can use in writing your own essays and papers. And the final visual brainstorming activity is creating writing topic Pinterest boards. Now, when you create a Pinterest board, it's usually around a topic or a theme. In order to do this with a writing topic, you name the board that topic. And then what you do is you search Pinterest, you search other online resources, you search your own content that you have from classes and from other documents you've accumulated. And you take all of these things and you pin them to that Pinterest board. And then once you've pinned everything, you sort through those pins and then you start putting them in different sections so that you're gradually organizing the pieces that you would write about in your essay. So let me show you an example of a Pinterest board I created for the topic of pre-writing. So here's my board, and these are all pins that I collected. Some of them are videos, some of them are blog posts, some of them are articles. I sorted through all of them, and then I saw that I could organize them into 3 sections. The first one was brainstorming, the second one is mapping, and the third one is free writing. And so I pinned all of these items to those particular sections. And now what I have, I can take and I can easily transfer it into an essay or paper. I can take notes from the different sections, or I could even write an outline with the different content grouped into these different sections. Now, Pinterest boards are great to use for your writing because you're really organizing all of your research and your evidence into one place, and it's a visually appealing place. So I recommend using Pinterest boards with a lot of the learning that you do in class, and definitely with a lot of the writing that you do. So go ahead and try out these visual brainstorming techniques and see if they work for you. And follow me on Pinterest at www.pinterest.com/academicwritingsuccess/. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more tips, advice, all on academic writing. Cheers.